It's 11 p.m. in Athens, Georgia, but there's a player we're staying up for. Kendall Milton, star running back. He's a Georgia commit. He'll lead Buchanan High onto the field against Jake Garcia and the Narbonne Gauchos. Next on ESPNU. This is the GEICO ESPN High School Football Kickoff presented by Buick. After a heck of a day of high school football across the ESPN family of networks, we've got a hot matchup to wrap it up here in Central California as the nationally ranked Narbonne Gauchos have come north to Clovis to take on the Buchanan Bears. Alongside Super Bowl champion Rocky Boyman, I'm Sam Farber. It is a pleasure and a privilege to have you with us here tonight. Rocky, this is a special matchup, and we've got a special running back for Buchanan in Kendall Milton. He wants to be extraordinary, heading to Georgia to try and join the lineage of guys like Herschel Walker and Todd Gurley.
Absolutely. I saw him out at practice yesterday, Sam. He looks the part. He looks like a Division I Power 5 running back already, and he has everything you want out of a running back. Can slam it up inside, but then still the speed to get outside. He breaks a lot of tackles. A couple guys he reminds me of: Eddie George, powerful runner; Adrian Peterson, powerful runner with speed; Fred Taylor, a guy that could still make guys miss in the open field. I think he has all those abilities, and you can see he's just a beast out there, able to just break tackles.
Meanwhile, though, they have a nice stand-in in former defensive coordinator Joe Aguirre. He's coached many Narbonne Gauchos who've gone on to the college and professional ranks, and he's got quite a few players at his disposal here in 2019 that plan to follow that same path.
They do. They look really good on the field in pregame warm-ups. I'll tell you what, they look the part, but 4 guys in the ESPN 300, 14 guys in counting are going to play FBS football next year. They've won 5 consecutive titles. So this is a big-time program. We'll see if that coaching situation is a distraction or not. We'll find out early tonight.
There's Matt Giordano, third season as the head coach here at Buchanan, and someone I know you're very familiar with, Rocky, from your time together in the
Absolutely.
NFL.
Played 2 years with Gio, 2006 and 7 with the Colts. Great player, and no surprise he's coaching football.
His team takes the kickoff. It's Kendall Milton trying to go up the middle, banging his way through would-be tacklers. That's a way to introduce yourself to a national audience. Buchanan in red and Narbonne with the white-on-white uniforms. Kendall Milton will pick up the first down. Kind of like handoff Milton. Milton makes the first man miss, and he dives down for a first down pickup of 10 yards. First and 10 from the 33. First pass of the day is complete to Stephen Shelley. Coach Giordano did say they wanted to be balanced as much as possible, but when you got a kid like this one, Milton, you feed him the rock. Dives to the 15-yard line. On 2nd and 2, another handoff. Milton gets around to the corner. Milton dives for the pylon. Touchdown, Buchanan. They knew what was coming, Rocky, and they still couldn't stop it.
And that's what's tough, is you know the ball in this situation is going to Kendall Milton, and he's still looking at just a little bit of a dead leg there, leaves the defender in the dust, and some great blocking downfield as well. And that's the thing, when you got a running back like that guy, wide receivers, offensive linemen want to block for him because he's such an all-in guy, such a powerful running back. It's the way to start the game. Many things to look at and try to confuse him out there because he is one of the best in the country.
So Marion Harden in at running back. He takes the first carry. The bulldozer taken down at the ankles after a gain of 9. Hayden Peterson the tackle. About a 3-hour drive, I'd say, from the Bay Area. Ball is tipped and taken away. Narbonne's defense forcing the first turnover, and it's Jordan Banks, one of the top senior defensive front 7 players in the country, making a play for the Gauchos.
That's unfortunate for Buchanan. Ball slips through the wide receiver's hands and right into the hands of the linebackers. You said Jordan Banks, one of the top linebacker recruits.
2nd and 9, pressure coming, dumps it off to Jack Brown. This is the speedster from the backfield, shedding tacklers, taken down at the 11-yard line.
The defense respected.
3rd down, Garcia throws over the middle, caught, and into the end zone for 6. Elijah Queen getting big at the goal line, and making the catch to give Narbonne a shot to tie things at 7.
And how about that drive? He had a screen pass, he had a run, and now a play action pass, and Garcia just makes this look easy. He rolls out, finds the receiver in the end zone.
Coach Aguirre says that's a Pac-12 player.
Yeah, and when you're 6'4" and you're a wide receiver, that's what the coaches want.
PAT is blocked. Hayden Peterson getting up the middle. Another handoff to Milton. Springs through the middle of the line, and he's close to the line to gain. 3 receivers to the top of the screen. Time for Stevenson to throw. Goes to the sideline and completes the pass. Brandon Hernandez, who led the team last year in touchdown receptions with 5, picks up a first down near midfield.
That's the way to show you can do it. A little bit of an unorthodox delivery he has, but he's a nice job finding the open receiver. Ran the scout team defense. Remember you saying, because I still want to be able to coach and work with guys so many times. As the head coach, you're kind of that CEO role, but you really still enjoyed.
Peyton Manning would be selling insurance. What would you have said?
Well, we could see Peyton selling insurance, and I could see Matt being a coach, but I didn't know Rocky was going to be this type of
That's because I have a face for radio, Coach.
Got a long field goal attempt after that drive stalled out from 40-plus yards. It is up and no good.
Cal kept working, became a draft pick, and played 9 years in the NFL.
Garcia out wide to Josh Jackson Jr. This is one of the players to watch. A 6'1" senior. He's committed to USC. 50 catches a year ago.
So I think Notre Dame's top line guys are right there, but they just need to keep working at depth, which is continue to be great at recruiting.
Aaron East makes a nice move and picks up a first down here for Narbonne.
You say, hey, here's what a defensive back is looking at for a quarterback. Here's that sort of thing. I think is a good way to look at it.
Buchanan coming hard with the blitz, and they get the pressure. Zane Ricks ended up having the hit. 3rd down. This is the 10th play of the drive for Narbonne. Pressure coming again. Milton on defense. Got the pressure. Ball launched to a wide open man in the end zone. Touchdown, Narbonne. Garcia eludes, and Queen makes the catch to put Narbonne in front.
What a sequence of events. They bring Kendall Milton in, a linebacker. He blitzes, free shot to the quarterback. Garcia off his back foot launches one to a wide open receiver in the end zone for a touchdown. Incredible play. Nice job, Garcia. And what he did, Sam, he saw Milton blitzing on there, but his eyes never left the wide receiver downfield.
After the offsides, it's 3rd down and 2. They feed the Bulldog, Kendall Milton. Will rumble for a first down pickup of 5 yards.
He's tough to bring down.
Kendall Milton, 64 yards and a touchdown. A lot of that came in the first drive of the day for Buchanan, so Narbonne's been able to at least a little bit box him up at times. Not on this run. Milton tripped up by the 35-yard line, or else he was gone.
So you think he's going to run you over. And here comes a defender. He's getting ready to get, like he's going to have to brace up, and then he just gives a little quick move and gets to the outside. He still has those quick feet.
It looks like it's coming back with a holding call. Might have been some movement up front. Not going to matter. Kendall Milton bursting through the line, still on his feet into the red zone. My goodness, is he tough to tackle. A 37-yard field goal. Brady Specht. And he missed it wide left. Something going on with the arm strength.
Here, the water or something.
Handoff on what should be the final play of the first half. Decent run for Jack Brown. We'll give him some extra yards, but the biggest so far tonight have been from Kendall Milton. Star running back for Buchanan has a touchdown and one through the air as well. 2 actually for Jake Garcia of Narbonne. Our score at halftime, 12-7 in favor of the nationally ranked Gauchos. After the break, we'll return with our halftime reports. Just wants to throw it every time and doesn't take the runs. Here he goes throwing into coverage. It's taken away. C.J. Jones.
You got to take what the defense gives you. He tries to force this ball in there. Look, there's 3 red jerseys around that. A lot of good-looking athletes out there. You see their defensive line has some big bodies that create some havoc up there.
Kendall Milton.
Playing this great game that you love and keep getting better at it and block all that other stuff out. So it's a good lesson there and just the pressures these kids face these days.
3rd down and 10. Stevenson rolling out, going to try and run, makes the first man miss, and he's got the first down. Nice play by the junior. 4th down and 2. Give to Milton, hit behind the line, nowhere to go. A flag is out on the play, but for the moment, Narbonne has it stuffed. Turnover on downs.
Comes back, and okay, coach, you're the D coordinator now. You're also the head coach. That's a pretty tall task, but I think he's done a good job.
The school district doesn't really tell us what's going on with the investigation. We focus on what we can control, which is football and keeping all these tremendous young athletes on the right track, something that Narbonne has historically done very, very well in the city of Los Angeles.
Sort of something unique to that style of offense. Lots of open gaps, as you can see.
Jack Brown taking advantage of one of those gaps.
For your defensive ends, the rushers, it's hard for those guys to get upfield because they have to go a lot longer distance. From Frankfort, Kentucky, 45 touchdowns as a senior, and then they're saying he could get a lot of burn here early on.
Got 4 receivers. The one at the bottom of your screen, John Jackson Jr. is the USC commit. Garcia looking the other way, throwing end zone, has a man, one-handed catch attempt. Did he get it? They say no, that he didn't get control in bounds. Aaron East almost made SportsCenter top 10.
Yeah, that's the #1 play if he catches that. Almost. Wait a minute now. He caught that football now. Coach, throw the red flag, right? give me the replay. That was a catch, it looked like to me.
On 4th down, end zone, touchdown. This time he's in. Aaron East. The first one was SportsCenter top 10, and the second one counts.
This one counts.
A 5-yard touchdown catch on 4th down, but someone dial up Neil Everett. Is he working late on SportsCenter?
Yeah, very impressive. Nice concentration there.
And for Jake Garcia, now 3 touchdown passes here on a national stage. For Kendall Milton, I think that's his 5th run of 10 or more yards. Current head coach Matt Giordano, the Super Bowl ring, also a Buchanan alum.
See, you can see right now, Narbonne is going man-to-man, one-on-one versus the wide receiver. There's not even a safety deep, and they are packing everyone in that box saying, we are going to limit Kendall Milton's productivity. Knowing X's and O's and knowing situations. He doesn't get enough credit for that because everyone talks about how.
And these are 2 teams that on week 0, there have been some penalties, but it hasn't been out of control. You see a lot of energy from both these sides. It's been a fun game. Garcia launches one downfield and hits his man. That is Elijah Queen. He's got 2 touchdowns already, and he's getting some big plays here.
What a beautiful pass here by Garcia. He knows he's going outside, waits a split second for the wide receiver to break away from the defensive back. And
why not just keep the offense on the field? The wild gaucho here with Harden. Takes the snap, runs right side into the end zone. Touchdown, Narbonne.
When you have an offensive line of the size that Narbonne has, you want to start, it gives your running back, get your team confidence when you keep that line on the field and say, we're going to push some guys out of the way and punch the ball in for a touchdown.
From Los Angeles up here to Clovis, and it's been worth the drive for them and their fans as they are up 19 here in the 4th quarter. Maybe an answer, though, from Buchanan. Good run back from Christian Barnes on the return. Jordan Banks got Alabama's attention. Stevenson rolling out under pressure. Down he goes, and it's Jordan Banks making the play for the sack.
boy's got some speed, I'll tell you what. 6'3", 243 pounds, and he can absolutely run. That's about the third play tonight where I've seen him just eat up some ground. Watch this. Stevenson is not a slow guy, but look at this, just continuing after the play with the football, and I think he's really shown why he's one of the top drop-back style quarterbacks in the country.
He's just a junior. Offers include Georgia, LSU, Florida, Auburn, USC. Now more players coming together. Narbonne coaches trying to get their players back to the sideline. Buchanan players trying to pull their guys out.
Yeah, and this is just something we don't need here. Yeah, and Coach Giordano is not going to like seeing that out of his player there. I know frustrations are high and all that, but got to calm down. I think both coaching staffs altogether have done a good job of not letting something like that escalate, as well as the officials. Let's give them credit as well.
Unsportsmanlike on both sides. It was the quarterback who just came in, Ashley Tucker Jr., former teammate as a head coach that he's doing right there.
Well, I understand what happened. I mean, Narbonne's quarterback kind of got up in his face and he retaliated, which I understand he's protecting his teammate and all that, but paid or not, white or black, it doesn't matter. It's just who gets the job done. And I think it's an important message, not just for football, but for life in general.
Good stop here by Buchanan's defensive line. Zane Ricks in on the tackle, as well as Zachary Stute.
Get to see Coach Frost and that program up close. Really excited about it.
Good run for a first down for Narbonne. They've gone to a lot of the reserves, but their starting quarterback, Jake Garcia, 3 touchdowns tonight. And his dad, Randy, was a QB at Nebraska from 1975 to 1977. Difficult throws look easy with that big arm.
He did, even when pressured. Yeah, eyes stayed downfield. That's a very good point. These schools aren't letting up. Alabama's still knocking on your door, even if you commit to Ohio State, whatever it is.
Here's a run in for Ashley Tucker Jr. and the sophomore.
Running the offense, zone read, a little bit more of a running quarterback than Jake Garcia is. And
handoff Lawson. And Lawson picks up about 3. Could be the final play of the night. And number 14, Narbonne, first time out under Coach Aguirre. It's a good one. They take a 32-7 win on the road here at Buchanan.
Yeah, I've done a good job. I thought Narbonne's done a great job. Some coaching circumstances. They come out here and played a very nice football game.
That's going to do it for us. For Rocky Boyman and our entire ESPN crew, I'm Sam Farber saying it's been a pleasure and a privilege having you with us here in Clovis, where Gauchos of Narbonne have come on the road and registered a 32-7 win.